Oh, 1 2 1 2 test. Can you hear me?
Yes,
You can.
yes, we got.
Okay, perfect. I can hear you. Okay.
Okay, I guess we got to we got to double check and bounce off each other real quick. Make sure we're okay. How you doing today? And hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
It's just 1 second
Hmm.
while we get situated and get everything, get all our speakers up here, and give us a minute to let everybody fill in, let the house fill up. Welcome, everyone. I believe we're on number 32, correct, Annie? 33, I believe. I'm sorry, 33.
Yes. It is number 20, 33. 33. Is that a lucky number or
No, no, I was just
okay?
making sure I kept I was just making sure I kept up with the runs was right. But wow, 33 weeks and strong, man. That's gonna be crazy. 48 will be the celebration. Number 48 will be a year's worth of AMAs, man. So that'll be we're not that far from 48. So that'll be great.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I I can't. I mean, this is getting bigger and bigger. Community is getting
Yeah,
stronger, and everybody's promoting the project everywhere, and that's the way it should be, and it's happening. Um, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm super excited.
both. You and me both. I'm so glad.
Okay.
Hope everybody's doing well today. Sorry, go ahead, Annie.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna just say. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. But yeah, so whoever wants to come up and speak with us, be a speaker, please let us know. I'll start sending invites. So let's see. Give me a moment.
Oh, there we go.
Mhm.
Everybody's having a great weekend, a great Saturday. Thank y'all again for stopping by and joining us. Could have been anywhere you wanted to be on this Saturday, but you're here with us, and we greatly appreciate it. Definitely look forward to you stopping by next Saturday as we discuss and recap everything this week for PAWChain. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Bear with us 1 second while we get our speakers situated and get some more people coming up. And like Annie said, if you'd like to grab a mic, come on up. This is a community space. Please do. Your contributions, your opinions are always appreciated. If you have anything you'd like to, any questions, anything like that, it's exactly what this space is for. So we definitely welcome it and definitely encourage it. So please feel free to grab a mic and spend some time with us. Hey, sir, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. How you doing today, bro?
Pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Oh man, busy week, but all in the name of Paul. It's been great. It's been great.
Yeah, really though. I mean, this week has been pretty intense for me. Spent a lot of time online, but just seeing everything that's happening, it's yeah, wow. It's like Annie was saying, things are getting big quickly now.
Yeah, definitely. It's starting to things are coming together now, so it's definitely a great feeling. Definitely a great feeling.
Yeah.
Got Brian and Bad Luck in the house. How y'all doing, man? Good to see y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Great space on Thursday, man. Awesome space. Definitely get y'all a plug up here as well. We have another space coming up. I'd like to take this moment to remind everybody too about the great space on Monday. And we'll share the link up top as well. But we do have a great space coming up on Monday that's going to be with FAFO and Moby Media, and it's at 12 o'clock p.m. on October 30th. And we'll get that posted up top. But it's going to be a great space, so definitely encourage everybody to stop by if you can. Hang out for a minute and show some Paul love if you can.
I just have a quick question about that. I'm not really sure. I know there's a lot of like spaces coming up. Is there did I read somewhere or hear somewhere something about that group having something to do with the Killer Whale show?
Correct, correct. Yes, they are associated or somewhere. I don't know the details behind it, but I do know they are tied in somehow. So that'll be great.
Nice. Yeah, that's I mean that's a big thing. That was the thing we were aiming for, and then they sort of went in a different direction for the first year, I guess, with different tokens. But it'd be great if everyone could just show up and show some support and love for that.
Yes. No, no, that will be great. And I like to apologize in advance. I do have a slight lag, so if I speak over anybody, if I don't see the hands come up or the mics go off or whatnot, I do greatly apologize. It's just a small little 2 3 second lag, so I'm a bit behind everybody. Okay, well, while Annie gets the rest of the speakers up and gets everything situated, I'll go ahead and get to the recap, and we'll go ahead and just dive right into it. I know normally we run over the time schedule, which is plenty okay, but we'll just try to keep it roughly around an hour, maybe a little bit longer. No worries if we go over. Jump into it. Again, if you have any contributions, questions, anything that you hear today that you'd like to come up and talk about, discuss, give your opinions on anything like that, feel free to come on up, spend a few minutes with us, and grab a mic.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting a hang of this the settings.
No, no, take your
Let's
time, Annie. No worries. We
see.
got plenty. We got plenty.
Okay, so DJ, can you send an request for the mic to come up? Okay, I found you. Let's see. Invite to speak. There you go. Perfect. So I sent you an invite. I'm gonna send an invite to Sorin B Rad. Uh, hopefully you will accept. Um, I would like to send it to everyone though, but I don't know if that guys can talk, come up. People are busy now, on Saturdays usually. But
You can get 10 up.
okay. Who?
Ten total speakers.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I could send bring everybody now. But it will be hard. Oh, Brian's here. Okay, great. So Bad Luck said, well, he's sick, can't come up, but he has some great ideas. He's been helping Fafo and Brian on their space on Thursdays. Power Paw. I like it. It's pretty cool. I love the energy and the topics that they touch. It's a great I call it like it recharges your energy. In the middle of the week, right, getting you ready for the weekend. I think it's great.
You're all right. They run an absolutely great space. I stopped in every week, and just the vibe and it reminds me of sitting around the coffee table with friends, just kind of talking about Paul Swap, and it's very relaxed, it's very chill, but super informative. The opinions that come from those three are super great, and yeah, it's just a great space, awesome space.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, guys. Annie, thank you very much. Another thanks I wanted to give is to Annie. As you guys mentioned it earlier about how like this week I'm really noticing like the outreach our community and time is putting in, going into other spaces, promoting Paw, seeing influencers comment on us. Like this week has been huge, and I did a couple. I was kind of did a couple shows this week, and yesterday I was in the middle of one, and I got something wrong about a Paul wallet fee, and Annie rushed in, posted the Paul medium in the chat, and sent me a message saying exactly what the Paul wallet does and how it works. And I was able to correct my mistake right away. And I'm just so thankful. Annie, thank you so much. That was such a huge help. And like I'm literally like just absorbing information constantly because there's so much to absorb with Paw that I've printed out the white paper now. And I'm making like flashcards so when I go to these spaces, I have like the information available with me that I can just sort through to make sure I'm getting this stuff right. Because I want to be out there to make sure I'm giving the right information. But our community is strong enough to where we all step in and help each other. And that was just a really cool experience, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, Brian. Come on. No, I mean it's uh, everything. Everyone can pitch in, right? And help in any way. We have, as long as we know where to find the stuff, like the information. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's Now I keep telling you know my daughter, like, whatever the reason you go to college is because you find information. You can It's easy to understand certain information, and you know where to find it. When you get you when the day you go to work out in the jungle, right? I had a teacher who tell us that. So when this you think this is crazy, coach? No, wait until you go outside the jungle. As long as you can, you know where to find that information, and read it, understand, and rely it to other people. That's, I think that's the most important thing. And the more you study, the more specific that information becomes. But right, or whatever you decide to do in life. But yeah, I mean, my pleasure. This is what we're here for.
Yeah, and
Uh,
knowledge is
mhm.
power. Like the more well informed you are, the better off you're going to be in all aspects of life. And what I think is really special about PawChain is that information is so readily available. Like you can find these answers anywhere online quickly within seconds. I mean, how many projects have all this information available, posted, or have a team that will come in and answer these questions so quickly? I mean, that's a special thing in itself to just have this information available and there for us to spread out. There's no there's no secrets. No, we're not. Nobody's hiding anything. Like, hey, this is what we got. This is what we're doing. It's all there, and it's all available. So, I mean, it's another just one of the many phenomenal things about this project, but something I really.
Thank you, Brian, and I really appreciate what you're doing. You and um, many more here, and that are listening to in the space. Thank you, everyone, for putting using their time to do this. This is all volunteering, and the community just getting involved on it, for a common goal, right? The greatest goal, right? Just to promote the project that we believe in. And we really, we do appreciate everything you do, no matter, regardless of the platform that you're using, right? Either it's Twitter or Reddit. um, you all on Reddit, man. You're killing
Shout
it.
out to
I love
Scotia
it.
Girl if
Thank
she's
you.
in here.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And so yeah, and what else? Telegram, and everywhere they can just go and talk about PawSwap, word of mouth. And yeah, it's I love it. And sorry, 21 Power, taking your time. Do you want to go ahead and start?
No, no, no. This is what it's for, Annie. That's what we're talking about, Paul. We're chopping it up. No worries. This is a very important. This is important as anything else we got to say. So you're absolutely right. No, no. Please. Absolutely right. Okay. Well, are y'all ready to go ahead and dive in, or y'all want to go ahead and get going?
I think so. Yeah, it's 2:16 already. And I don't know where. Not sure if I don't see Crypto Launch and Wadi right now. I did send them messages. Hopefully they can join us later.
Okay.
So,
Can
but yeah.
uh, can I say something before I go in and celebrate my father again?
Sure, sure. Go ahead.
I just want to say, I'm really proud every time I go on Discord and see every single person in there. Like I've been in crypto for a lot of years, but we have a past. All of us have a past almost at the same place. We like. I don't want to mention anything, but we know each other from another place. But with everything that has happened right now, we are like a family together. We have so many experiences together, and I like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I will just say, like, thank you for being here with me and on this journey. I don't know if you know what is going to happen, but I know that what the devs are building is going to be amazing. The blockchain, the crypto, when you they don't know what they're missing until they have it in front of them. And that's why like I'm still around because I know this is going to be number one project that everybody's going to be on it. And like everybody is doing something for the community in another way we don't imagine. We had somebody being at the what is it called in English? Sorry guys, but billiard. Uh, Diplomatic, you know what I mean. Billiard is can, I don't know what is it. Billiard,
Pool,
pool table.
pool,
Yeah,
pool.
sorry,
Ah,
sorry.
there we go. There we go.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Somebody had like he had a T-shirt with PAWChain on. That was amazing. Everybody has a special gift. Everybody is doing their job to make this the best community ever. I know we only have like 44 viewers, but how the hell can we like trend 3,000 on Paw Swap mention in Twitter when we only are 44 people in here? Because we have a larger community that are actually speaking up all the time. I really like appreciate everybody and keep on and let's be louder every time. And don't think like we only have 44 viewers. Trust me, we have more, and we're gonna have more. And I'm Mr. Nobody, like everybody else. But hey, man, we made it this far. We can we can go higher. Just look at what is it, Certic, man. Uh, when you look at Certic, 4 million market cap or 3.5 between 4 billion and whatsoever, guys. This is not. This is like, guys. If nobody like, just open your eyes. This is gonna be so big. And Annie, I don't know if you're 60 plus. When I read it, I was like, what? No, hell no. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking. Sorry, guys. I'm drunk. I just want to like shout out everybody. I love you all.
No worries, no worries, man. We definitely appreciate you coming up. We definitely appreciate your, the contributions, and everybody appreciates it, man. We definitely do. So thank you always for coming by and stopping by every Saturday. We know you hang out, so we definitely appreciate it, man. Good deal, good deal. Andy, are you back with us? Oh,
Yes, I am. I'm here.
okay, cool, 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 cool. I was making sure, just making sure. I still had you. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and move on to the recap. We can introductions and stuff. Oh, no, I'm sorry, we done with introductions, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and move on. I think all of our speakers are doing that. And after the recap, what we'll do is we'll go around and do our little small introductions, and we'll just kind of give off what jumped off the pages for us this week, like we normally do, about ball swap and stuff. Right after we get to the recap, and we do that. So we have one more requested speaker. Let me approve them real quick. I don't know. I see. I'm gonna approve this one, but anti sickness or this is I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and approve you real quick and see. Come on up. Paw swap space. So I don't know, but anything you have to contribute, we appreciate it, of course. All right, Andy's back up on co-host. Good deal. You can work the mics. Let me get into the recap. Good deal. All right, here we go. All right, so this is number 33, everybody, and thank you again for stopping by, spending the Saturday with us. We definitely appreciate it. And this is the weekly recap from October 21st of 2023 through October 28th of 2023. So first off, we have at PAWChain's Twitter account is having a lot of activity this week with over 23,000 followers and 1,377 tweets in the last 24 hours. Woohoo! Keep up the amazing work, everybody. Just keep retweeting, keep retweeting. Keep sharing, keep commenting. All that stuff contributes. So yeah, definitely keep spreading the word. Leverage blogs like the one posted by SwapZone in the press release on AP News about PAWChain ecosystem. They are amazing reads and tools for us to share on social media. So what we'll do here in just a few seconds or a few minutes, we'll get those posted up top. If you haven't given them a read, definitely check them out. Some great literature there, and just share them. Yes, we can. I'm doing well. We're right in the middle of the recap. If you wouldn't mind just hanging out for just 1 minute.
Sure.
Sure, sure. Okay, cool. Thank you, man. And Annie, would you do me a favor and mute your mic? I got a small echo. Or no, that's not you, Annie. I'm sorry. Anti-sickness. Or, there you go. Cool, cool. Appreciate it. No, that's not you, Annie. Sorry. That was a new speaker. Oh, sorry about that, guys. If y'all come up, sometimes if your mic's not muted, I'll get a small echo and I can't. It's hard for me to hear. All right. Sorry about that, guys. And so we had an AMA with CoinX last Thursday on the 26th with Annie and Fafo for the Spanish community. And if you didn't get a chance to check that out, please go listen to the recording. It was outstanding. It was great. Annie did a fantastic job of translations, and of course, Fafo cleaned house with the answers, and it was just a great team effort, and they absolutely nailed it and hit it right out of the park. That was a great space. New Gems radar listing. PawSwap has been listed on Gems radar after reaching 100 votes, and we'll get the link put up top for y'all just in just 1 second. And that was pretty cool. That was cool to see them. It was kind of a surprise, kind of popped out of nowhere, so that's pretty awesome. And we have PAWChain mainnet release expected by the end of the year. So make sure you leave your stakes staked and keep earning your 8% and hold on tight for your 12%. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We are very pleased to announce our upcoming AMA with leading Web3 educational and media platform at Moby Media. FAFO 365 will be discussing the rebrand, our recent search score, the audit, forthcoming utilities, and much more. So please share that if you can. We've got about 48 hours, and we're just going to try to get it put all over Twitter and all over the internet. So it's going to be a great space. It's going to be a great collaborative. So I highly implore y'all to check it out if you can. As our community knows, we are undergoing a full rebranding, and the development team is working on a new website built from the ground up. We are moving away from the meme theme feel to a more corporate feel. So that's going to include, everything. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about what's going to be included with that and whatnot. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask. No big deal. But it's gonna be sleek, slick, and a whole new redo, so or a whole new makeover. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be super nice. I know everybody's gonna be excited. Scaling of PawChain alpha test moving into beta to allow validators to start testing. So there you go. Kind of what's happening behind the scenes there. Search to Score was published finally on Thursday, October the 12th for an amazing 92.14. Woohoo! Let's go. Currently, we are number one on the KYC Silver Badge leaderboard, and we are ranked number 25 overall, which is absolutely outstanding. Sometimes when I get up in the morning, if I'm not in the best mood, I just open up the search page and, all sunshine from there. Then we have some giveaways, and we still have the Bitcoin official giving away. That one has been going on for some time now, but it's coming up on the last couple days for it. So it's going to be from at Bitcoin official, and we'll get that put up top for y'all as well. And it's $1,000, 1,000 USDT. Paul giveaway event ends on 23/59, October 31st, 2023. 50 lucky winners for Paul, and it's going to be divided, equal or not equally, but it'll be divided up between the winners. What the requirements are: follow at Bitcoin official and at PawChain, which is our lovely host today. So that's one of the two knocked out right there. And let me see. Oh, okay. That's basically it. You just what you're gonna do is follow those two, and I believe you have to comment, your Bitcoin ID on that one. So what you'll have to do is open up an account, but not a big deal. I don't think it's pretty user friendly. And then we also have to celebrate our Certic score. PawChain is giving away $2,000, 2,000 USD dollars in Paw tokens. Rules are follow at PawChain, which again is our lovely host today. So if you just follow them, you'll be good to go. Like and retweet this post, and we'll get that post shared up top so y'all can just like and retweet it directly from the Jumbotron. Comment with proof. Must include PawSwap, Paw in your reply. So you're going to want to include hashtag PawSwap and then the $ Paw in your reply or hashtag Paw. First prizes are $1,200, 1,200 USD in Paw tokens. Second prize is 500 US dollars in Paw tokens. Third prize is 200 USD in Paw tokens, and your fourth prize will be 100 USD in Paw tokens. Winners will be announced and contacted on the 31st of October. So that's an absolutely great giveaway. I mean, the majority of us retweet and comment on Paw Swap and Paw Chain things anyway, so might as well take advantage of the giveaway, and get involved. And again, we'll get that put up top for y'all. That way I can just grab the tweet and retweet, and there you go. Reminders, we are a one token ecosystem. So it's going to be Paul in the beginning, Paul in the middle, and Paul in the end. That's all we got. That's what we're doing here. Utilities released so far are under alpha testing, which is Paul staking. And we'll get these links put up top for y'all as well. Just one second. Paul staking, we have the Paul wallet, the Paul aggregator, the Paul DAO, and Paul chain, currently in alpha stages and proximately beta. Staking available with Paul. Earn Rat Paul rewards for a range of staking options, including flexible unlock anytime. And again, we'll get the link put up top for y'all so y'all can check that out. We previously implemented a special 12% APR boost to the lock stake, 20% APR total. To qualify for the full 20% APR, you'll need to keep your paw locked until PAWChain mainnet launch. So what you'll do is you'll start staking now, you'll start to earn or you'll start to accrue an 8%, and then whenever mainnet comes out, as long as you're still staked, you'll gain the extra 12%, bringing your full APR to 20% for the time you were staked. So that's pretty cool. Also, have you tried the Paw aggregator? So the Paw aggregator is up and running if you'd like to check it out. It's not it's not we're not waiting for that. You can use it now, so that's pretty cool. Paw aggregator V2 currently in private testing with fees added. So that's another drop and release we'll be looking forward soon, and that's going to be really awesome. Also, please continue to vote for PawSwap on Certic, Dex Tools, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and Gem Finder. And we'll get some of those links put up top for y'all as well. If you're not familiar with them, you can join in. Let's get trending on Twitter. Use hashtag PawChain, hashtag Paul, and tag at PawChain. And for any of your comments, replies, any of the posts you make that are Paul related, things like that, me personally, I'm half a bot because whenever I'm telling someone good morning, it's all about Paul Swap. I tag Paul Swap and Paul Chain in everything that I comment on Twitter, so it's just become habit after now. So I think I was sending a text message the other day, and I went to put hashtag Paul Swap, and it was just a crazy moment in time, but it was pretty cool. Join the conversation. Leave daily bullish comments on CMC and get help get Paul onto the trending pages. We invite you also to give part to the Paul Kishi's GitHub. So you can get to GitHub and you can leave a star as well, and that'll be very helpful as well. So that's always appreciated too. Well, again, we'll get those platforms and links put up top for y'all if you're not familiar with them, just in case. And so that's basically our summary for the week. We have an open floor to questions and feedback. And please, if for any means, any reason necessary, if you'd like to come up, grab a mic, and let's hear what everybody had to think about Paul for the week. And what I'm gonna do now is
I
go
know
back.
anti six wanted to say something.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing back over to him and see. What'd you have, Anti Six? Did you have something for us?
Yeah, can you hear me clear?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay, great. I just want to basically know, are you guys pretty much done with the Certex score, or you guys are still upgrading, improving it?
Well, the Certix score is an ongoing process.
Oh, I see.
Certix, yes, the Certix score will never be done. So
Oh,
what's
okay.
happening now? If are you referring to the fluctuations, or are you just wanting to know in general?
Yeah, just in general, the score itself,
Oh, nice.
because
Okay.
I know,
Sure. It's the score itself is 92-14, if I'm not mistaken, as of
and that's
today.
excellent. That's excellent. But I was just saying,
We're
the higher it goes, the better, right? Because it kind of makes
one hundred
investors feel more
percent. We are
secure.
working on it. They're working on improving that score every single day. We're
Mhm.
getting reevaluated for KYC Gold in
Okay.
I want to say the next 36 days or so. And
Hmm.
if that gets up to gold, our fundamental health will probably creep above 90, which can raise our score by an entire point just itself. But
Oh
they
my
are
goodness.
trying to become the highest scoring crypto project they can possibly be.
Wow, that is excellent. That's excellent. I mean, that's all. That's all I wanted to know. I'm
Sure.
happy for you guys.
Sure, and something to keep in mind too. Certic is a never-ending process. It's a lot of the times people misinterpret it as a final product whenever we get that score. But what's going to happen? You have these reevaluations. You have different factors that are constantly contributing to upholding that higher score or that high score and actually moving it higher. So it's a never-ending process. So the attention that PAWChain gives to it is just outstanding because the score will always. I'm not going to say it'll always continue to go up, but there's always a chance for improvement, and they're definitely capitalizing on that.
Oh, definitely for shedding some light on that subject there. I didn't know that. I thought it was deal.
No, no, and many projects will just get the score and leave it behind after that. But fortunately, PawChain has taken a different approach, and they've been very close to Certic and very interactive with them throughout the process. So they're
Hmm.
definitely taking advantage of every avenue they can to keep the score where it's at and continue to work towards raising it in the future.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, I really appreciate the answers to my questions and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else take the mic or so.
No problem at all, man. Thanks for stopping by, and glad to have you up,
Okay.
brother.
Thanks, boss.
All right, if you don't mind, do me a favor, anti-signal, just mute your mic for us for 1 second. That way we don't have no echo for anybody else. You're welcome to stay up if you have any more questions, or you can drop down whatever you feel comfortable, bro. No, no worries at all. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go around and we got the recap going. We got the recap going. I think this week we kind of jumped off the page. We'll just do our little Annie. I'm gonna come to you next, if just a heads up, and then we'll go to DJ after that. But yeah, I think what jumped off the page for me, I'll go ahead and give my little contribution. I think the just the community involvement. The spaces. This past week has been really great with the spaces, the people getting out there doing the shills, answering the questions, passing on the knowledge. We have many Paul spaces going on now. We have many stuff happening on Twitter. So I just think it's really great to see that kind of increase and take on a new speed of its own. And I think that's been really what kind of jumped out for me this week, and I think it's been really great. And I think that's what kind of jumped off the pages for me. And Annie, did you have anything for this week? Uh oh, are you still with us, Annie, or did we lose you? Trying to drop down. Okay, we'll go. I'll give you a second,
Hello,
Annie. Oh, there you
I'm
go.
here.
There you go. Okay, so
Sorry,
sorry. No worries.
mic was muted. Apologize. Okay. So before I say anything, I just want to mention really quick this. 'Cause I know Butler cannot talk right now. He's sick. So hope you get better soon. Pronto, friend. Sorry, mentioned that word. So this is something that he mentioned, and I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna say it on his behalf, okay? Because I just want to make sure. I share these words. So Butler said that, well, this is his words, right? I'm quoting him. So he said, we have the PAWChain L2 coming sooner than we all know, which will open the door to a massive influx of questions on how to operate on it. Um, so we do have, right, we do have Wadi and Crypto Launch here, part of the family, YouTubers. They create YouTube content. Um, so when it comes time, that hopefully they will help us create videos, and he is offering his help to make them, right. So the point is that we are all here and we can all share and help in a way, in any way, right. Everyone is welcome. So this is what he can help with. He says, I can help those who need to understand on how to stake, unstake, and look for validators for video content. Um, could be good opportunities to make instructional videos for those seeking an understanding on how to use PodChain. Um, and this is what he says, and this is what I love the most. He says, I don't know how PodChain will entirely function, but I promise I'll learn it quick so we can push out material even quicker and help those who need it. So it says, he also says that he will set aside some time and spaces maybe after the Thursday show, the Power Paw that we were mentioning earlier. That's on Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that would be 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You guys, everyone's welcome to join. Uh, so yeah, so this is from him, and I know a lot of people out there also thinking about and being vocal. But yeah, it's all about us as a community. This is a decentralized project, and uh, just because so well, you see how we're doing it right now. All the people talking right now, speaking, and people is present in this community hangout. We are all members. Um, we're not the leaders of it. No, there's no leader, right, on this project. We are. It's all about the community, and it's gonna be the success. I think it's not only the product, right, the PAW ecosystem, but it's the community itself that's gonna help make this project a success. And you guys have seen it this week and the weeks before. Um, no matter what we go through as as a community, we are we continue advantage. Like these issues don't make us weaker, but they make us stronger because we're working on fixing them, whatever it is. And if there's disinformation out there, which there's some misinformation, there's a lot of things going um things that we need to share more, and just to clear those questions. We're not associated with any project. So some of the things that came out during the CoinEx AMA on Thursday that we did with the with the Spanish community, with CoinEx Spanish, and they were great. Great questions that we got, and there were many more. They had 142 questions, I believe. Okay, from the community, and all of them really great questions. Some of them, uh, they 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 were confused about who we were associated with. Um, we're not associated to any other project. We were gonna build on top of another L2, which did not happen. Uh, we decided, the developers decided to go um, on a different, choose a different path, and now we're creating our own L2, right? PAWChain, and working on an L1 and an L3. And is there an L4? Is it? I think so. It just continues to grow. And I just wanted to clear that out as well. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, and that falls on us as a community members. So I really appreciate everyone's efforts. But like, thank you so much. Um, I know you speak Spanish, so you're more than welcome to come to our AMA on Sundays at 12
Claro que sí.
p.m. Yay! And so anyone here, like, yeah, if you don't speak Spanish, we'll manage, right? I mean, if you can understand me, we can definitely understand you. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you for being here. I know you're sick, but thank you for coming. And if you would like to, you know, share more about your idea with us.
Yeah, excuse me. I can chime in a little bit. Forgive me for the occasional sniffle or me trying to clear my throat. But I shoved like two holes in my mouth and took down a cup of tea. Um, yeah, I mentioned something in the chats about something that I was willing to do and help the community out. And I'll be honest. I think the fun of the project is gonna begin when the L2 launches. Um, it's gonna change a lot of things. Not only just for the investors, but for the project as a whole. Because you're gonna be able to build on it, and all the utilities are gonna be able to work on it as well. The use case will be driven up, and like one of the main things is the staking benefit. It's going to be a little bit different the way how we're seeing it now with uh with the locker staking that we're doing. Right now, we just stake on the locker. It's at a it's at a fixed rate. We just leave it alone. We don't even pay attention to it, and we know it's accruing. Um, I believe that option is still going to be there after mainnet goes live, but there's going to be an alternative to that, which is going to include staking as delegators towards validators. And that'll be a little bit more exciting. I plan on getting a little bit more in depth and detail with this at a later time. I mean, I like to take guesses on what I think it could be, but I really don't know until we get documentation on it. But I know once that arrives, there's going to be like an influx of questions that are going to be coming in, like how do I stake? How do I pick a validator? How do I unstake? What's the unbonding time? Like, there's going to be a lot of questions, and they're going to be coming out like pretty fast because people are going to want to. They might want to stake, and they might want to look for a validator or whatever, and I can offer my help. I'm experienced with L2s, but I'm not experienced with this L2 yet because it hasn't launched, and everyone is a little bit different. So I'll make the commitment on understanding it as fast as I can, and then I messaged Crypto Lounge and Wadi too. I sent them in the chat, like, if they're looking on creating content, I'll provide help to them so they can do like walkthrough videos, because I believe there could be people seeking, not just someone putting together a medium and saying like, hey, this is how you do this, but a lot of times people like to see examples. So I don't have a YouTube channel, and I will never create one, but like, people like Wadi or Crypto Lounge, if they're looking for creating informative videos, I can help them like walk through like the steps on what it is to like delegate and unbond if they have to, or switch validators and all that other stuff. And there'll be plenty of content for that. And new users will always be looking for that type of stuff. Um, and sometimes it's easier to when someone comes in new and they say, hey, how do I do this or that. You can say, hey, just click on this link and it'll provide you a step by step process on how to do that. So my apology for the winded answer, but Annie had asked me to come up and mention this, so I want to take the time just to just share some knowledge and kind of give my thought on it. And we're just waiting for mainnet now. That's the next step, and then after it arrives, that's when the fun's going to start. So we're just on standby for that.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. We appreciate you. You have no idea how much. But yeah, that's true. So true. We're gonna need a lot of work, a lot of help. Uh, uh, you know, to make the information available and easy to understand, right? Especially easy to understand, so anyone can use the platform, right? Um, and make sure we all everyone knows they can get the help. We're setting up on Discord a way where we should be able to we should be able to um, take care of as many tickets as they're open. People asking questions, etc. We should be able to to assist everyone. Um, the lead mods, the leadership, the I call it the managers, the mod leads, Beers and Dan Mingo, are here. They're here. I know you guys are here. So yeah, um, they're doing an amazing job, getting everyone ready for it. So really appreciate you guys also. Thank you for everything you guys do, and also the um the our people in charge on Telegram, Delomiro, Delomiro, or Delomiro. Thank you so much. I mean, do we annoy you a lot? I don't think so. I think we should do it more, but Thank you for your patience with us. You're doing an amazing job on Telegram. The way you're setting it up and the flow. Make sure it's the whatever can be improved. He's working on it, uh, making it better, and he's doing an amazing job. He's been asking for gifs to use for the new logo. Please share as many as you think can be done on his DMs. Um, and keep them busy. Um, and Scotia girl and the rest of the team on Reddit always posting great information. They're amazing. Okay. And they all working, and moderators on Discord as well, the helpers as well, everyone pitching in and do working on and everything that is needed. You know, I won't say much, but on that, but they are all working really hard, and thank you so much for everything. So everyone can help. Okay, if you have an idea, just come to Discord or do it here on Twitter. Send a message or on Telegram, and if you have, you know, I think anything that you can, uh, how ways that you can support the community, like bad luck, for example. Great example here. Thank you for having to speak to us and share it with us. If you have any other ideas, please, please, please open a ticket or yeah, come to us and share, and we'll see if it's. I mean, if it's not possible, most likely we'll find a way, right? If it's a good idea, we'll work. Somehow we'll make it happen, right? Um, and yes, just gonna stop right now. I'm talking too much. Go ahead, 20 Wapa. Back to you.
It's all right, ain't it? We love you. We love you. Thank you so much for the contributions. All right, so I forgot where we were. Oh, DJ, did you have anything for the week, brother? Did anything jump off the pages for you for Paul for the recap or anything? Welcome, welcome. Good to
No,
have you.
I just want to tell everybody I appreciate everything they've done this week. All the retweets and the likes and the replies. It's been great. I want to see more of it.
Nice, nice. Glad to have you, bro. Welcome, welcome. Always good to see you. Crypto Downs, we'll drop back down to you. Welcome, welcome, man. Glad to have you. If you want to just tell us what jumped off the pages for you this week and anything, Paul, and what grabbed your attention. And then after that, we'll come to Wadi. We'll shoot over to Wadi, but we'll start with Crypto Lounge.
Yeah, we're counting down, right? I hope everybody's doing good today too as well. Came in a little late, man. Apologize for that. But we're counting down, to mainnet. And you guys know about the market. A lot of fake guys. Be careful with the market too, guys. I just want to slide that in there. Be very careful with the market. But as we talk about PAWChain, and I'm just waiting, patiently waiting. Can't wait to see the rebranding, see how that looks. Can't wait to see this. I think the beta should be rolling out slightly before mainnet, so we have that on on the cusp, on the horizon. It's just very exciting. It's very exciting, and I can't wait to see how it's absorbed by the space and how everybody really takes it all in. And then we go into next year, which is very exciting as well. A lot in store for the community and a lot that we're going to see roll out next year going into first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter. It's going to be very exciting. So I'm just waiting patiently. That's basically what I'm doing, and I'm just loving the maturation process of what's going on here and love covering it. And while I'm on, I caught the last part of I don't know who was. I think it was Bad Luck. He was. I could be wrong. If it's not, I'm sorry. But I would love to connect with the gentleman that was talking about collabing with maybe a live or a YouTube video with some in-depth technicals about delegators, validators, things about the blockchain, staking, informational videos, tutorials. I would love to do that. I didn't see who was talking, so I don't want to. Who was actually talking? Was it Bad Luck or was it
Yes, yes. That was luck,
Bad
crypto.
Luck?
That was
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, we need to hook up, brother. We need to hook up because I would love to do some videos with you, do some lives with you, especially when it comes to delegation, validation, that whole thing. Because I've been getting a lot of DMs about how can I be a validator? What does my system needs, what CPU speed, what all this good stuff. And I know that's not out right now, but if we can connect, we can put our itinerary together, brother, and we can do it.
Yeah, for sure, buddy. I'm down. The
Nice,
offer's out
nice.
there, man. So like once we get more documentation out there, we could we can collab a little bit better because at this point it's just a guessing game, without
Yeah.
official documentation coming out. But I mean, I kind of have an idea on the direction that they're going just based off of them
Okay.
mentioning what type of consensus mechanism it was going to be. So, but yeah, man, once we get documentation, we can definitely have chit chat a little bit better.
Okay, yeah, I think I got your DMs open. Yeah, yeah, because that's very important. What you said was very because you got a lot of and I get the DMs too. They're interested in the technicals. A lot of people want to be validators, and that kind of shocked me. When I got those questions about because I've validated before, but this is it's different. There's an added, there's a locker effect here that a lot of people don't understand, and I've been trying to explain, and they love it because that don't exist anywhere else. This is only a PAWChain situation to where you have that locker that makes it easy for people to kind of onboard on that validated ship, or if they don't want to, they can still participate and get rewards. That's different, and they love it, but they don't understand how to get involved with it. So yeah, man, we need to get it. I can see a lot of content rolling out, man. So most definitely, guys. But I don't want to talk too much. I'm just really excited. I don't want to get too excited, but can't wait to see the rebranding because I think that is very much needed. We are not a meme. We know we're not a meme. We're so much more than a meme, and I can't wait to see the new corporate look, guys.
No doubt, no doubt, man. Thanks. Always a pleasure to have you, Crypto Lounge. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the content you put out, man. And it's great. Thank you, and we look forward to the collab too. About to delegate and validate, and that's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. And we'll move on to Wadi, man. Welcome. Glad to have you back again, brother. Did you have anything specific you wanted to touch on this week for PawSwap?
Yeah, thank you for having me up here, guys. And just gonna throw this out real quick. Bad luck, you definitely, I would love to help out too. In Crypto Lounge, my bro, I'm sorry to say, but this is America. Disabled people gets to skip the line, so he's gonna work with me first, okay, bro?
Ah, that's my hey. Why do you know you my boy, brother? You know you my boy. Yeah, Wadi, you're crazy, guys. Wadi, I mean, I'm gonna yeah, we love Waddy, man. And Waddy, you already know we need to do a trio. Honestly, we do the lives on Monday and Tuesday, and we'd love to have Bad Luck with us because I know me and Waddy, we did a couple of lives together. I think pretty consistently. So this coming Monday, if Waddy's free and Bad Luck. And I think 5 is probably gonna be no. I think Monday would be good for 5 as well. We can all get on and that, kind of like do a little test run, see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um, so basically, just want to say congratulations, guys. The CoinX AMA. I made it a little bit late, but I was also there. I was like 20 minutes late, but it was awesome. Annie did a fabulous job. Fafo did a fabulous job too. And the guy that was interviewing you, Joselito, he was pretty good too. I mean, the community was great. Don't forget, guys, I am bilingual, so get to join both events, the English and the Spanish one, and I'm looking forward to whatever Paul's chain has to bring to the table. Um, One thing I did want to point out, don't pay too much mind to our friend Matty B. Um, Try not to start the fights back and forth with him because, I just gotta say, my friend has a little bit of issues there. But one thing that I always said when it comes to community and FUD is let them talk because the project is going to speak for itself. So I do believe in the ecosystem that you guys are creating. I believe in the community that you guys have. And I mean, with the speed that you guys been working, that has been incredible. So that's pretty much it on my end. Thank you.
Always a pleasure to have you up, Waddy. We definitely appreciate your insights and your knowledge, man. You're a very knowledgeable person. One of the most knowledgeable I've come across in this space. So I got a big salute to you, man. Big salute to you, brother. Always a pleasure to have you up, man. Sir Shivs, what you got for us this week, man? Anything jump off the pages for you, bro?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you. Got you.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's this week, this past week has been the community. I've tried to make it to as many spaces as I could. Sometimes I have a pretty bad internet connection, but I saw, who was it? Waddy was in, what was it? Rodney's space there, Schilling. Brian was there. Deluja, I don't think he's in here right now, but he was in there. Like, and then you look at like the audience members, and it looks like this room right now where it's the entire Paw fam. So it was impressive. And Captain, you yourself, honestly, when you were talking about the Fiat on off ramp, I mean, I'm pretty heavy with the gifs and I'm pretty heavy with the emojis, so I throw those out a lot. But I saw Rodney there, just it was like, clapping the hands, 100, a heart, 100, clapping the hands, and the end result is, I think many of us who spend a fair amount of time on Twitter have seen Rodney's now, like tagging Paw and mentioning Paw in his tweets. So that's a huge leap forward, I think. And so again, it's all community based for me this week here. I went to the CoinX Spanish space, which I can't speak Spanish, but there for support. That was great. Following along with that, and like Annie said, there's the Spanish Paw space tomorrow on Sunday. I went to the one last week, and I don't want to spend a lot of time speaking English because people are there to speak in Spanish and have their chance. But Annie allowed me to speak in Spanish, and she translated it, and like it was great. It was terrific. Honestly, it was just very well done, Annie. Thank you so much for all of the help you're doing. Shout out to Jimbo as well. I've known Jimbo for a fair amount of time now, and he helped set up the CoinX Spanish space. And there was one other thing I wanted to say, and I can't think of it right now, but yeah, just a really, really, really good community effort. Like you can't get better than this. We're not a huge community, but there's no nobody's giving up here. Everybody keeps pushing forward. Oh yeah, the last thing was the other pause space, Bad Luck and Fafo and Brian. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Knowledge is never a nuisance. There's a ton of knowledge in this project. Like it's easy to forget things or to maybe get confused or not be sure. So thank you guys for doing that. Just having a chance to talk again freely, like someone else mentioned, sort of like a casual sitting around the coffee table and just having a chat, right? There's no stress. You can say what you want. So thank you guys for that. And Bad Luck also, thank you for, I mean, I've known Bad Luck for a little bit of time here now, from another project as well, where I know he's going to take his time. He's going to get the information and he will share it with you. So it's understandable to you. So it's, another great resource that we have in our community here. I think it was Unknown who said that. We've all got our backgrounds and everything, that we're all coming together and, just really making it pay off here. So yeah, thanks to everybody here in the room right now. I just went ahead and followed everybody here. If I wasn't already following you, I don't expect you to follow me back, but it kind of makes us a little bit stronger, right? You do your tweet, I see it, I can retweet it, like, comment. This gets us a little bit further ahead in the socials, which I think we're killing right now. We're doing a great job on. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. I would like to give a shout out there to everyone for showing up. Iceman, thank you for always liking and retweeting my tweets. And I see my buddy here also I've known for a while, the Enja Beer, Shiba Beer. I've known obviously from another project, but he's here now with us too. Thanks for showing up to the space, man. And, thanks for opening your mind and giving another project a chance. I know it's hard for people to do that, but glad to see you here.
Definitely, man. And thank you for all the cross, not cross platform, but cross project, advertising you do. And I think you're doing, a fantastic job of uniting people and keeping people under the same umbrella. And I think it's really, really just a great thing, man. It's a we can all take a lead from that, and like you said, learn to open our minds and bring all the people we can in. This is a cross chain platform, cross chain project, so everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. So
No, you're right. Thanks, man. And also, the last thing I'll just say is again, thanks to Scotia Girl there on Reddit. I have a different account on Reddit, but I get on there and I do the upvotes and I leave a comment. So again, if you have time, any little thing. I mean, no one can probably do all of the things and all of the voting, but if you can just commit to maybe one or two, and you just are consistent, always doing those things, it pays off in the end, as we're seeing now. So good job, everybody.
yeah, so sorry, brother. I didn't cut you off, did I? I'm so sorry, man. If I did, I didn't see your mic come on. If all apologies if I cut you off, bro. All right, we'll drop down to LMFG. We'll come on down to you, man, and see if give you a chance to speak for a minute. Did you have anything that jumped off the pages for you this week, Paul Swap related?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got you.
All right. Hey, uh, for one, I guess you guys got to know, if you don't know by now, I'm very cocky and a clown all at the same time. uh, Unknown, I'm throwing him under the bus because he said he's a nobody. Everybody's got to realize that if you know just the tiny little, just have a MetaMask wallet, you are so much of the beginning of something that is off the wall here. I'm talking investing into Coca Cola or IBM 35 years ago, right? Or 50, whenever they came out. And now you're doing this, and this is going to explode within 3 to 5 years from now. Blockchain technology, guys, for the people, by the people. And this is what's happening here. And it's going to go off the wall. What Paul has written down so far, and I heard it, I can't wait to see the technical white paper. You're gonna get fucking from I'm sorry French, bombarded with people coming in and saying, "Ooh, what the hell's this?" And it's gonna be such a FOMO project at one time. It's gonna be ugly in a way because the support is gonna be hard. You guys watch your discords. You are kicking all the ass. I believe Fafo is listening in. I've had a couple of discussions with him, and he's listened to me. And I'm telling you, you guys are going to get bombarded. And be prepared and be ready to start spend. This is where we get this down money's going. Customer service is going to kick all the ass because you're going to get bombarded with people coming into this space. And that's all I really wanted to say. And I got Unknown under the bus and letting him know that he's kicking all the ass. I don't give it. All right, I'm good.
Definitely, definitely, man. Appreciate the time and coming up and letting us know what you think. And always welcome. All right, so we'll make our way back up, and let me see. I think we touched on everybody. Oh, Bill Paul. We got Bill Paul joining us now. What's up, Bill? How's it going, man? Did you have anything you want to talk about this week for Paul Swap? Anything jumped off the pages for you?
Actually, it jumped off the pages a couple of weeks ago. Everybody can hear me all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got you.
So I basically wanted to get on here last week, but I didn't. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody that supported me so much. I want to tell you how great this family, this Paw family is, and I'm going to try to do it without getting emotional. As you know, I played in a big tournament to try to make my way to Vegas, and unfortunately, I lost in the finals match. But I can tell you this: when I got to that tournament and I put out a tweet tournament day, the amount of support from the Paul family that sent out, uh, best of wishes, just putting in comments toward me. And I looked around that room and I said, so bad. My journey started over a year ago for this tournament. So it was actually before Paul was even Paul. And so I was doing this journey basically for myself and my wife. And then as the journey got closer and I got into Paul and the Paul family, so wonderful. Paul people were reaching out. I was letting them know about my journey. and the amount of support was tremendous, and it changed my whole outlook of what I was playing for there. And that day when I seen everybody reaching out to me, best of luck, Bill, best of luck at that tournament, it made me want to win that tournament so bad for the Paw family and for me. It was not just for me anymore; it was for the Paw family. And I went in there, and there's a lot of great players. And I'll tell you what, it started out bad for me. I lost the very first match, and I sat back. I said to my wife, "Man, I want to get to that. I want to get to that finals table and be live streamed and with my Paw shirt on, and I had other people there with Paw shirts on supporting me." And I said I really wanted to get to that final table because I knew, it was being live streamed, and there was actually thousands of viewers outside of that. And I know uh, Sir watched my live stream and saw my final match, and I appreciate all the stuff and the love you gave me there. But when I lost that first match, I said, no way. There's no way I'm not going to make this. I got put into the losers bracket, and it was a grueling day of trying to get to that final table. I just wanted to get to that final table and be live streamed, and I was battling back, and I made it to that final table, and I know a lot of people were supporting me. And I lost on the final ball. If you don't know, everybody, I missed the. It was a great match. I missed the final ball, a ball that I've made 1,000 times. I shouldn't have missed it. The pressure was real. So, but I did make the final match, and I wanted to thank everybody for supporting me. It was incredible. It was just incredible. Sorry I didn't make it to Vegas, and where it would have been a huge stage, but I'm fighting in some other areas to get back there, and hopefully I can represent Paul in Vegas someday soon, because my ultimate goal is to be a professional pool player. So I'm trying to work there, and if I do, it's all about Paul when I get there. So I love you guys with all the support. It was tremendous. This community is just amazing. And I've been involved in other communities, nothing like this community. And thank you so much, everybody, for being there for me. I appreciate it. That's it.
Bill, I'll just say, man, one, you crushed it. That was amazing. Being able to watch your interview as well with the live stream was awesome. And then seeing like PAWChain jump on your timeline and give you a huge shout out, I think was amazing for me too. It was just really cool to see that. So I want to say thank you to you. Ever since that I've first come in contact with you, you've always been the same person, right? You're true to your word. You like say what you say. You do what you say. It's just really remarkable. So man, thank you so much just for your love. Like you spent your own money to go build your own merch. Like again, just thank you so much, man. Like we were all rooting for you, of course. But I mean, just because you don't win one doesn't mean you won't win the next. So you got this big, but sometimes functional family behind you.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. It was just tremendous. So I really appreciate everybody being there, and I'm gonna work my way to get back there. And I'm working on a bunch of other things that are coming together. That's outside of of Twitter, Paul, but it's it's for Paul in a different arena that maybe that can bring in a bunch of people. And I'm gonna keep working on that too, and I'm gonna keep working to get to Vegas. But I wanted to get to Vegas because I wanted Crypto Lounge to come there, and I wanted to make it a big thing where we can get a group of Paw people to show up and make it a big in-person thing. And it's a big event in Vegas. It's the championships, and that proves, that proves that you belong. And I really wanted to get there and have a big meet up there if I made it. But hopefully we'll get it done. I'm gonna keep trying, man. I really love you guys for all the support and everybody, especially you, sir. By the way, sir, I got a new name for you. I'll text you out that. I'll text you that in your DM.
Well, hey Bill,
Anyway,
I just want to say, like, if you remember from the metaverse video, right? There was the Paw Expo 2024. I mean, so maybe we just converge these things, like Bill in APA tournament in Vegas and Paw Expo in Vegas, and like we make it one big party.
that's what I was hoping, and then we can get Lounge there. He can just video us partying, even if we ain't talking, just show all the support and everybody wearing shirts and caps, and it'd be a great little thing, man.
Yeah, I love it, man.
I love it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me come up, and thank you all, because it really touched my heart. So I'm emotional now thinking about it because I should have made that damn shot. But thank you, guys.
Anytime, Bill. You're always welcome up, man, and we definitely congratulate you for all the effort. So anytime, brother. Well done. Great work. Welcome, Fafo. Did you want to touch on anything else? Did you have anything for us this week? Jumped off the pages for you?
No, man, just wanted to. I actually wanted to come up when Bill was here because I wanted to give him a shout out for just his consistency and his good human naturedness. Like the work that he puts in, and just bringing that decentralized world into real life. It's just really cool. So y'all hear enough from me. I really just want to be here. I don't get to come on these very often, so I'm happy as I was running to the grocery store to be able to jump on. So yeah, just love, man. Just love for y'all.
We appreciate you, bro. Anytime you're able to stop by and come up for a minute, we definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support and everything else you do. So we love you and appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Happy to.
What else we got? Annie, what you thinking?
Oh, I'm thinking Fafo can talk about. Uh, oh, but he's leaving. Ah, man.
No, no, I'm here for a few more minutes. I'm driving
Oh,
back home, so we good. Yeah.
oh, be careful. Right? But look, can you touch on the? We already spoke about that, but since you're here, they aim it on Monday with um, Moby Media.
Yeah, let's talk about two AMAs real quick since you brought that up as a good call. So Monday, that is October 30th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So do your math. We're gonna have an AMA with Moby Media. This will be a full, no script, no prepared questions. Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. Just for everybody's like awareness and visibility on AMA type things and spaces. Sometimes there's prepped questions, right? This will be full like podcast style, free flow conversation. So that'll be fun because that'll mean they'll keep me on my toes. But the key point in that one shows the power of our community. We as a community just like ran all up under one of their posts about what's the best altcoin, and like our community just dominated it. And I've shouted out DJ, but I'm gonna do it again anyway. Like DJ's like empowered me and given me courage to like go shoot my shot when I need to. So I just like quote tweeted them and I said, hey, like you see the power of our community. How about an AMA? And they're like, yeah, DM us. I'm like, say what? But the cool thing, and the reason I'm so excited about it is they are a key partner to Hello Labs, who sponsors the Killer Whales show, the season two coming, starting to be filmed in the early part of next year. So I'd really, really, really like, I want all of our people at all of our stuff, no matter what. But this one specifically, I want people to show up and show out. Like I really want that group, and by corollary, Hello Labs and Killer Whales, just to see our presence, to see our project in some mass. But then secondly, the following Monday, the 6th of November, PAWChain is going to be doing the CERTIC AMA. So that's going to be the 6th of November at 2 p.m. Pacific, no, 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central. Um, so we got event notes about that in the Discord as well. We have a tweet either out or coming out, or will continue to come out about that as well. So this is something Certic wanted to do, post us getting our score. PK will be, running that one. It'll be a really, really good one. All of his AMAs are really good. So just really excited about some of that. And then I asked for the community too, like, if y'all know like good non kind of sleazy shilling spaces that myself or others, we have a bunch of other people who've started to join chill spaces now. Like I think us showing up and speaking even for short amounts of time and being presence in these spaces is really getting a lot of eyes on us that we didn't have before. So share, share, share. Even if we join some that suck, fine. Like you never know until you do it, right? But I just ask that people continue to share, people continue to get the courage to jump on there and speak. If you need talking points by any stretch, anybody here, just FYI, if you need talking points, ping me directly. Like I have culminated a bunch of like talking points, some that like I have crafted, some that like Bravo's crafted, some that I pick out of mediums. Like I just keep this running list for me personally. So if you need any talking points ever, like maybe I should create a channel in the Discord. But for now, just ping me direct. Happy to help. That's all, Annie, DJ, and 21.
Cool, cool. Thank you, Fafo. And anybody that needs it, the link that he spoke of, one of the ones is up top in the jumbotron. So that's for the Moby space on Monday. You can find that up top, and that way you can set your reminders and all that good stuff, and have it pop up on your noties.
All right. Thank you, Fafo. Oh my gosh. Awesome. So, okay. So we're getting, so it's already scheduled, the Certic AMA,
Correct. Yeah, we're
right?
just waiting for them
Okay.
to give us the link so we can start to share it out.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. We've been waiting for a source for so long. Well, we just got scored, right? But that's amazing. But yeah. So are you gonna be there too, Fafo?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely
Awesome.
be there. But obviously, I mean, I want to be the quietest I've ever been, which is hard for me because I want PK to be able to just like really, really drive and share. Because I don't know about y'all, but when he talks, I like to sit down and listen.
Well, I think we all do. Probably will do the same, right? Just want to hear what he says, right? What has to
Yep.
say. But oh, that's great. So it's gonna be on November, uh,
No, 6th.
November the 6th
Yep.
at.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord, Annie. I don't have the Twitter link yet, so
Uh-huh.
that's why I didn't create the event. But it's at 5 p.m. Central, which means that is
Okay.
3 p.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. Eastern. I am terrible at the maths, so I can never tell somebody what time GMT or UTC is going to be. So I apologize to everybody that I can't do that. I'm just not good at it.
It's all right. Well, uh, at 21 point, you're in Central Standard Time, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am.
So you're 2 hours uh from the Pacific Standard, so right?
Yep,
So it's gonna be uh I can't think. So it's gonna be 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and
yep,
6 Eastern Standard Time.
correct. Yep. 3 Pacific, 5 Central, 6 Eastern.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. I'll be calling in sick that day. Please do not tell my boss. All right. That's amazing. Thank you, Fafo, for sharing that info. Really appreciate
Yeah, happy to.
it. Okay, 21. Oh, Mike is yours.
Oh yeah, I think we're making our rounds back around. So we're pressing up on 5:20. So what we'll do is go ahead and I guess unless anybody else have anything else, we have any questions, comments, thoughts, contributions, anything like that, opinions from the audience, you're more than welcome to come up, grab a mic. But what we'll do is start walking around and moving around to our closing statements and reminders, stuff like that. Thoughts you might want to leave the community with before next Saturday. And reminder too, we've got a bunch of information up top. So if you're just joining us or tuning in late, we've got quite a bit of stuff going up top. So make sure to scroll through and check all that information out and set your reminders and share your retweets and stuff. But what we'll do is come around and I guess Crypto Lounge. We'll come back to you, brother. We'll start with you, and then we'll go on to Fafo next, and we'll go just closing thoughts and see if anybody wants to, whatever you want to leave the community with, and find us for next week.
Yeah, I just want to say everybody be safe. Have a weekend is you got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you guys like football, good college football on tonight. Whatever you do, be safe, man. And let's get ready for the main net and get ready to for those informational videos. Can't wait to do those with a bad luck and Wadi, of course, as well. Guys, we got a lot going. We got a lot going, and a lot of, and it's very important for exposure too. I'm with you, Favo, when you're talking about getting to the groups. Some of us may not like the groups, but all exposure is good. It just depends on how we handle it and how we present ourselves. And I think we'll do that professionally. We've been doing it. That's all I've been seeing is a lot of professionalism when it comes to the pod chain with the devs and the community as well. So I think when we go into these arenas, these realms, we stand out because of the professionalism that is reeking from the pod chain. Okay, so guys, be safe. Watch those wallets, like I always say, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, Crypto Lounge. Always a pleasure to have you up and join us and stuff. And I'm sorry, Fafo, I said we're gonna come to you next, but I'm just gonna drop down and grab Unknown and LMFG real quick, and then we'll circle back around to you. I forgot they were down there. Unknown, did you have any closing thoughts for us this week, or anything you'd like to leave the community with before we go? We might have lost him. No worries. LMFG, did you have anything closing thoughts for this week, or any reminders for the community before we go?
Well, my reminders are just pay attention to how the Discord support is here. Fafo, I'm glad you jumped in here. I know you're busy as hell. You guys are just kicking ass, and I'm telling you right now, blockchain for the people, by the people, and what everybody is thinking about is cross chain. Remember, cross liquidity. It's coming and it's going to come fast. I expect the crypto market cap as a whole by the end of 2024, mid 2025, between anywhere between 3 and $5 trillion. Please mark my word. This is where we're at. Unknown, realize you are not a nobody, brother. We all are going to make this snowball. Go check out Elizabeth Warren, the video that's out there floating about what they just did over the last 3 4 days with all the stuff starting right now. Here comes a regulation. This is gonna rock and roll. I love you guys. I'm here, never selling and DCAing when I can. Have a nice day. And I'm only a minnow, and it sucks. Because I'd probably be a billionaire in 5 years from now on PAWChain. Love you guys. Rock and roll. Be good.
Appreciate you, man. It's always glad to have you up, and I always appreciate your contribution, brother. Thanks for stopping by today. And we'll move on up to Fafo. Did you have any? After that, we'll go to you, Bad Luck, for just some quick closing thoughts. But go ahead and tell us what you got, Fafo. Reminders for the community.
Yeah, nothing new that people haven't covered. I just want to hold one person accountable. LMFG, you had promised to myself, Bad Luck, and B Rad that you would kick off a Twitter space so we could sit there and listen to you tell stories, talking about all your old school and new school infrastructure stories. So you owe that to us. I'm gonna hold you to it. But joking, obviously, a little. But I would like to get on space with you, man. I know we were chatting in Discord one day about infrastructure and data center scaling. So if you ever feel like throwing on a space, just let me, Bad Luck, and Brian know so we can get on there and chat. But yeah, again, I guess one parting word I would say is, we have a very welcoming community. I think everybody knows that. I was a little shy to try to get to know people a little bit more just because of like anonymity reasons, or maybe it was just fear I have. But I just want to encourage folks like, we have some really amazing people. I think you all know that already. But like, really try to get to know people. I've had people reach out to me for personal reasons when, I had things going on in my life, or like, Scotia Girl like saw that I said it was my birthday on a tweet and then like went crazy in Discord, and I felt super embarrassed about it for like a whole day. But it's a really cool thing to know that we have a community that actually cares about each other, that supports each other, like Bill said. And it's really neat. So I love it. I can't get enough of it. And yeah, go Hurricanes. I heard Crypto Lounge talk about college football. Bad Luck. Don't get up and talk about Florida State, please. Like, I don't want to hear it. I'll have connection issues and I'll drop. But that's it, man. I appreciate being able to jump on. So thank you, DJ. Thank you, 21. Thank you, Annie, for hosting this week over week, nonstop for the amount of times that y'all have.
No worries, man. Thanks. Glad to have you up too. I mean, even on the weekend. So glad to have you here, and thank you. It's definitely a team effort and definitely a great collaborative. So yeah, definitely appreciate it, man. Bad Luck. I know you weren't feeling too well, man. Did you want to give us some closing thoughts or?
Yeah, I'll mention a few things. Real quick, I don't want to go back and forth with Fafo about college football because I'll just let the rankings speak for themselves. So, Fafo, if you need a reminder on what the rankings look like, I'll just send it over to you. I got a pretty good internet, and I can take pictures on my phone and just send them over to you, so you have an idea on where the top rank, who ranks in the top 20, or actually top 5, and who doesn't. But we'll save that conversation for another day. What I'll do is I'll say real quick. Um, Thanks for everything. Thanks for putting this space together, you guys. You guys did a great job. You guys always do a good job. I'd also like to add other thoughts too, but it basically be echoes of what everyone before me just said. I will say just my last statement that people are noticing our project. People are noticing Paw, and every day I see the holder count rising. I see more people that I wasn't seeing before. Shared tweets. I'm still calling them tweets, by the way, and I will not stop calling them tweets. Um, I I've seen more different faces popping up in the spaces, new people coming in that I have never even met before, and these are good signs for the road ahead. So, and the hard work that the devs are putting together, the core team's putting together, the community's putting together, it's all going to pay off. And I can see it. I can see it because it's a valid project. It's a good project. It's a top scored security project. So all these things are lined up for us to really see this thing take off. So I'm glad I'm on. I'm glad I'm in a project like this early. And we're gonna see soon. I hate using that word. My apology. I should you guys should just beat me out for that one. But yeah, let's see what time looks like after mainnet launches, and then going back to crypto launch. Yeah, dude, I love to collaborate with you, even Wadi. We can put something together, whether it's me dropping in on your YouTube streams or just doing some messages back and forth on creating what I think would be some good topics for instructional videos. I think you guys are onto something if you guys want to put something like that together. So, but yeah, man, thanks again for hosting today. You guys did a great job, and I should be back on for next week.
Glad to have you, Luck. Man, I know we've been together for some time now, and it's always a pleasure to hear you speak and touch on topics. And yeah, Bad Luck is very knowledgeable. If you have any questions or anything, make sure you get with him. He's just a great all-around dude, man. So yeah, definitely shoot him a follow. Bill Paul, did you have any closing thoughts for us this week today, brother?
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's just a phenomenal community. Everybody's incredible. The project speaks for itself. It's incredible. I'm just so blessed to be here, and I'm excited to continue being here for as long as everybody will have me. Love you guys. Awesome. Thank you.
Always good to have you up, man. Always good to have you up, and always welcome here, bro. Always welcome. All right, 1 second. I'm trying to get Annie back up with this. I think we lost her. And 1 second, Annie, I'm sending you mics right now. If you want to keep an eye out for them, I'll go to my closing thoughts. But yeah, just I think mine this week is just definitely just going to be the community efforts. As everyone's kind of said. I mean, everything that we say now is going to be an echo from what's been said. But I just definitely just to see the community move the project forward and move forward with the project. It's going to be great. We've seen some things in this space, and we've seen what PAWChain is capable of doing as far as redefining the crypto space and what the expectations and the standards. So I said we redefine the word soon. Redefine it, get it back to its original cause, and let's make it bright again. They're redefining everything, and they're changing everything in this space. So we can definitely change the word back around. So yeah, let's start using it again. Let's start putting our spin on it. We don't have to play the cards we've been dealt. We can definitely make our own hand here. So yeah, let's bring the positivity back to it, and let's make it our own again. That's as simple as that. We're moving forward with positivity. We're moving forward with unification. So it's just a great, like Luck said, being in early at this and watching this project grow has just been immensely satisfying. It's like what you dream and you kind of hope for in the crypto space for so long. And as we hear these stories of what could be and what should be, now we have it being laid out in front of us, you know, and it's just absolutely refreshing and just a great place to be. I personally couldn't be more thankful to be here and be a part of this great community and just trying to move things forward. And it's just a great place to be, and it's a great feeling. So yeah, just stay safe, everybody. You know, stay asking questions, stay learning, and let's grow together. You know, most important part, stop by Discord if you have any questions. A lot of useful resources there, some great tools. Have Reddit, we have some Telegram. I mean, they're all great resources. So yeah, if you're available, stop by and yeah, just tell everybody hello. Join the party. There's always one every day, so it's always fun. Thank you for everybody that stopped by today. It's always a great space. It's always a pleasure to be here with y'all as well. And thank y'all for letting me host and or co-host and help and just try to spread the good word of Paul. And I definitely appreciate every minute I'm able to spend up here with y'all. Let's check on my esteemed co-host here. Annie, were you able to come back up? Are you okay?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we got you. We
One,
got
two, one,
you.
two. Okay.
Got you.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm
No
not.
worries.
I'm
No
not
worries.
okay. I'm not okay. Thank you for asking, though.
No
Not this
worries.
time.
That was my closing thoughts for the day, so I'll let you say your closing thoughts, and then that'll be it for the space.
Okay. So let's see. There's before before we close it. I was going through the questions, um, on the chat, and one of them was from. Oh, sorry, Papa. No, she didn't speak. She put she had the question on the chat here on the Twitter space. So she asked about the audits. Says M annum or mild Melding Melden annum. Um, she asked, have audits been completed for aggregator V2? So I got uh, the answer for that. Um, we do not have the audit for the aggregator. Well, it's not a priority right now. For the aggregator, it's not a priority to add it because the aggregator doesn't hold your funds. It's not really a risk. Um, the addition of a chain contract for V2 is just a proxy contract. Um, it will be okay. It will be audited, but for Certic can only do so much at once. Um, So we have so many audits that it has to be done later on, right? And we cannot just do everything at once. That's a lot of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, so the next priority audits are the swap itself, which is a liquidity providing contracts, which do hold funds, and also for the PAWChain, the L2. So that those are the priority audits right now. The swap and the L2. So I hope that answers your question, friend. Um, and there was another question from Jay Allen. He was asking, is the success of pod dependent upon a successful L2, or can it succeed separated from it? Um, that answer, I don't know if you, Fafo, you're still with us, will be able to answer that question. Oh, I think he left.
Yeah, I think we lost him. I think he said he was going to the
Yeah.
store. He might be already wrapped up.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, he's typing something right now. I'll wait for that. But other than that, I don't see another question here on the chat. Um, but remember we were doing first. We were just doing a multi-dex, right? Swap at the beginning. That's what the project was. I don't know if you guys remember, or if you're new to the project. That's what the initial project was. A multi-dex, multi-chain, decentralized exchange. But then we moved on to create our own L2. So so let me ask. This is from Steve. One second, let me read it. It says so PAW has multiple utilities, and if only one of them is successful, we can still succeed. If all of them are successful, we blow up. I hope that answers it. But yeah, we're just starting with that swap. That's what we were at the beginning. You know, so when it says if the success of PAW depends upon a successful L2, you know, we that was not the original uh project. We were not gonna They were not gonna be on L2. It was gonna be a multi-deck swap. That's it, right? Uh, so yeah, if even if it was only the swap, a paw is gonna it will be if paw, when paw says, I'm not gonna say if, like, we know it's gonna be a success, right? So it's just a project with so many utilities. Even if, like Steve says, if only one of them succeeds, like, we're gonna be good, right? And if he says all of them blow up, like really, if we are if we are successful in all of them, what do you think is gonna happen to Paul, right? So, but yeah, thank you for asking those questions. Thank you very much. I think I didn't see any more um questions, but I really thank you all with 115 comments on the chat. It's getting bigger. This space is for all of us, for the community, and we are really we thank you so much for being here, with your feedback and your comments and questions and doubts, anything, because they all will help us um, achieve what we want, and and we want a successful project, right? Um, so yeah, a lot of comments. Don't miss on Paw to the moon. Let's LFG, right? So thank you again. Don't forget tomorrow we have, if anyone can, if you can join us on our Spanish AMA. We are on the number 6 now. We started with we were only 3 people, I remember. And now we get more consistently, and thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. It means a lot, the support, even though sometimes you're there, you don't understand what we're saying, you only go by the closed captions, right? I really appreciate it. Please share it. I posted on top on the jumbotron, and uh, again, we appreciate it. Uh, Hopefully, we get the Italian community to start making this happen. And then the German community, and then the French community, and you know, um, and the our Portuguese speaking friends. And I see you guys there. I know you're there. I can see you there on the chat. And um, who else? The Chinese, the Turkish community, the Filipinos,
The Italian community too,
many.
Ocean.
Yeah. So, and everyone, thank you very much. And that's all I gotta say. 21 pa, back to you.
I think that was all we had for today. Yeah, we did closing thoughts, we did everything. So is that all the reminders you had for your closing thoughts, Annie? Are you good to go? You want to close it out?
Uh,
I think
yeah,
so.
that's it. That's
Okay.
it. Monday morning,
Here we go.
Modi Modi.
Hope to see y'all next Saturday. Please join us for number 34, and everyone stay safe and stay spreading the word. You can go ahead and kill it out, PAWChain.